All right, well, welcome to story time for today. Today's lesson is going to be a little bit different. You're going to need this out with you to follow along, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to read this story to you, all right? And you'll answer these questions as the story goes along, okay? So here we go. This is called One Grain of Rice by Demi. It is a mathematical folktale. Wow. Wow. Here we go. Let's get started with story time. So get the fire going and let's get going here. A long time ago in India, there lived a Raja who believed he was wise and fair as a Raja should be. Here's our Raja. The people in his province were rice farmers. The Raja decreed that everyone must give nearly all of their rice to him. I will store the rice safely, the Raja promised the people, so that in time of famine everyone will have rice to eat and no one will go hungry. Each year, the Raja's rice collectors gathered nearly all the people's rice and carried it away to the royal storehouses. For many years, the rice grew well. The people gave nearly all of their rice to the Raja, and the storehouses were always full, but the people were left with only just enough rice to get by. Then one year, the rice grew badly, and there was famine and hunger. The people had no rice to give to the Raja, and they had no rice to eat. Oh, no. The Raja's ministers implored him, implored, it is the word, Your Highness, let us open the royal storehouses and give the rice to the people as you promised. No, cried the Raja. How do I know how long the famine may last? I must have the rice for myself. Promise or no promise, a Raja must not go hungry. Greedy, selfish and greedy. Time went on, and the people grew more and more hungry, but the Raja would not give out the rice. Come on, dude. One day, the Raja ordered a feast for himself and his court, as it seemed to him a Raja should now and then, even when there is a famine. Oh, he held a feast. Okay. A servant led an elephant from a royal storehouse to the palace, carrying 2 full baskets of rice. A village girl named Rani saw that a trickle of rice was falling from behind one of the baskets. Quickly she jumped up and walked beside the elephant, catching the falling rice in her skirt. She was clever, and she began to make a plan. Smart girl. Here we go. At the palace, a guard cried, Halt, thief, where are you going with that rice? I am not a thief, Rani replied. This rice fell from one of the baskets, and I am returning it now to the Raja. When the Raja heard about Rani's good deed, he asked his ministers to bring her before him. I wish to reward you for returning what belongs to me, the Raja said to Rani. Ask me for anything, and you shall have it. Your Highness, said Rani, I do not deserve any reward at all, but if you wish, you may give me 1 grain of rice. Only 1 grain of rice, exclaimed the Raja. Surely you will allow me to reward you more plentifully, as a Raja should. Very well, Rani said Rani. If it pleases your Highness, you may reward me in this way. Today you will give me a single grain of rice. Then each day, for 30 days, you will give me double the rice you gave me the day before. Thus, tomorrow you will give me 2 grains of rice. The next day, 4, and so on for 30 days. So I'm going to say that again. I get 1 grain, then 2. The next day I get 4. After that, I get 8, 16. This is where you totaled after 5 days. So here is 16, then here would be something else, all right? I would multiply this by 2 to get to that, and so on and so forth. Remember, this is the total after 5 days, the total after 10 days. So I'll add the total of 5 plus these 5 rows here. All right, I'm going to go back to the story. This seems still to be a modest reward, but you shall have it. And Ronnie was presented with a single grain of rice. The next day, Ronnie was presented with 2 grains of rice, and the following 4 grains of rice. On the 9th day, Ronnie was presented with 256 grains of rice. On the 9th day, 256 grains of rice. She had received in all 511 grains of rice, only enough for a small handful. Sorry. This girl is honest, but not very clever, thought the Raja. She would have gained more rice by keeping what fell into her skirt, would she? On the 12th day, Ronnie received 2,048 grains of rice, about 4 handfuls. On the 13th, she received 4,096 grains of rice, enough to fill a bowl. On the 16th day, Ronnie was presented with a bag containing 32,768 grains of rice. Wow. Altogether, she had enough rice for 2 full bags. This doubling adds up to more rice than I expected, thought the Raja, but surely her reward won't amount to much more. Don't touch your face. On the 12th day, Ronnie presented with 16 more bags filled with rice. Wow. Excuse me, that was 20th. On the 21st day, she received 1,048,576 grains of rice, enough to fill a basket. Read that again if you didn't hear what I said there. On the 24th day, Ronnie was presented with 8,388,608 grains of rice. Sorry about that. Enough to fill 8 baskets, which were carried to her by royal deer. 8 royal deer. Wow. On the 27th day, 32 Brahma bowls, no H, don't pronounce the H. 32 Brahma bowls were needed to deliver 64 baskets of rice. The Raja was deeply troubled. 1 grain of rice has grown very quickly, grown very great. Wow, 1 grain of rice has grown very great indeed. Indeed. But I shall fulfill the reward to the end, as a Raja should. Great dude. On the 29th day, Ronnie was presented with the contents of 2 royal storehouses. Whoa, that's a lot. Wow. What the heck is going on? Oh, yeah, that's all of them. Okay, on the 30th and final day, 256 elephants crossed the province carrying contents of the last 4 royal storehouses. 536,870,912 grains of rice. Altogether, Ronnie had received more than 1 billion grains of rice. The Raja had no more rice to give. And what will you do with this rice? The Raja said the Raja with a sigh. Now that I have none. I shall give it to all the hungry people, said Ronnie, and I shall leave a basket of rice for you too. If you promise from now on to only take as much as you need. I promise, said the Raja. I don't know what's going on. And for the rest of his days, wait, hold on. He promises. Okay. And for the rest of his days, the Raja was truly wise and fair, and as a Raja should be. Oh, you didn't see that. All right. That is the story of 1 grain of rice. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. I would like you to fill this out. Based on that, fill out these days. Obviously, you can pause and rewind this video and then answer these questions. Okay, answer these questions. All right, these will be questions in our exit slip. All right, and if you input those into the exit slip, yeah. I also want you to answer these questions. Write a sentence that describes how many grains of rice received each day. Write a sentence to describe that. I want to do 4 and 5. 6 and 7, I'm not too concerned about. If you want to create your own equations, you definitely can. but that's going to be a little bit tougher. So what I'm mostly concerned about is you doing 3, 4, and 5. All right, these will be questions in our exit slip, okay, so that you can show that you did this worksheet or this little activity for today. This is our launch for our exponential and logarithmic unit. This is going to be a great unit. I'm very excited. Yeah. All right. Hopefully that helped out. Hopefully that this works. Let me know if you have any questions, Deuce.